let's go ahead and get started here. Yes, thank you for that recap. That was very good and very, very thorough. In the opening here, the void is quiet around the relic as Ketheron turns slowly below. Its surface is a wounded world of cracked stone, glass dunes, and storms that burn like purple fire. 10 hours have passed since you left the derelict ship behind, and the shapeless, impossible object drifting within it in the dark. You've tried not to think about it as best you can. The way the lights dimmed, the way the air grew so cold, the way something slipped into your minds. Then a sudden pulse breaks through the quiet as you listen to the recording that Rel picked up again, as it's been repeatedly going off. Mayday! This is the VAA vessel Astrea 9, requesting immediate assistance. Coordinates transmit... This has been repeating every 20 minutes, hearing it go off. Rel's kept it open, just in case anything changed with it, but the message just cut at the end, swallowed by the static. But it does keep looping. Outside the viewport, you can see the roiling cloud layer of Ketheron stretching from horizon to horizon. There's lightning that curls across the surface like veins of a dying god. Somewhere down there, the Astrea 9 lies broken. And who knows with how many survivors. You guys have traveled your 10 hours, so go ahead and make sure that you've taken your long rest, if you haven't done that already. But we'll say as this last hour comes up, you guys have a little bit of time before you're going to get there. Is there anything you guys would like to go ahead and do while you're kind of preparing for this, while you're on the ship? It's been a little bit of time since you've dealt with what you dealt with in the derelict ship. What would you guys like to do at the moment?
Did our friends have any strange dreams while they rested?
Which friends? Oh, the ones that the captain and Allura?
Yes.
Well, the captain. Let's see, Captain. Do you sleep or do you trance?
No, I trance.
Okay. So not really any dreams there. Allura, your night is... You're able to sleep, but the dreams that you have, you don't remember when you wake up. But when you wake up, you feel still kind of tired a little bit, like you're having a hard time, like you didn't sleep well. But, you're not bleeding out of your eyes or your ears, so that's good.
That is a positive. Allura will tell Andy, I don't feel 100%. I don't feel rested.
And Andy will take out whatever she takes notes on. In my brain, it looks like a Kindle.
I mean, yeah, you'd have like a tablet, like a data pad, something like that.
Yeah. And I am like taking notes and then also like taking all of her vitals, like her temperature and her blood pressure and like all those sorts of things and writing it all down.
Sure.
Just to keep track of those kinds of things, since, if there is anything wrong.
Sure. Why don't you make me a medicine check?
Sure. Well, You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration that I got.
All right.
And just... because that's just silly.
Okay. You
Slightly less silly.
you give Alura the once over. You try to check any of the important parts, make sure that her brain isn't swelling. You check her eyes for reactivity, and for all intents and purposes, you don't see anything like visibly wrong with her. But she, after sleeping for 6 to 8 hours, she's kind of showing signs that she maybe only slept like maybe an hour, right? So it's kind of like she looks like somebody who didn't sleep when you know she did sleep the full amount. But you don't have any exhaustion or anything like that, Alura, at least, not yet, or anything like that, but it's definitely tiring.
She kind of sets her head down on the table and grumbles a little bit and just says, "Oh, I don't know when this is going to end."
Well, neither do I, but hopefully with some time and maybe distance. I know Captain wants us to take care of whatever it is that thing was. But I don't know. Maybe being away from it for a while will be a good thing. We'll see how things go.
I'm hoping so. I don't want to end up like the people on that ship.
No, I think that would be very bad. I would like your brain to stay between those little ears of yours, and because I think hippos have like the cutest, like when they wiggle their ears, and I know hippos are like the most man-killing animal on the planet, but like I think they're so cute.
It's what makes them so great.
Like
They're big and adorable and murderous.
Just really can crush a pumpkin with one bite, but she will waggle Alura's little ears and say, and kind of like boop between them that we're gonna keep that brain nice and gelatinous right where it's supposed to be.
She gives Andy an affectionate pat on the cheek.
And and then Andy will maybe go do the same for the captain, even though their sort of sleep situation isn't quite the same, but Andy will want to check on how Mon Capitan is feeling.
Yeah, as you can go ahead and head over there. Captain, how would you react as Andy knocks upon or tries to get your attention in your quarters?
Enter.
How you feeling?
Oh, Master Valorian. I'm all right. Come to do a quick checkup.
Yes, if you don't mind. And she's just going to very unceremoniously shove like a little finger thing that reads all your vitals.
Why'd you
Captain chuckles and spins around in their chair.
Go ahead and do another medicine check.
Sure. Oh, that one's better.
Elven anatomy is not something you are unfamiliar with by any means. And you, being an elf yourself, are you an elf? I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're high elf.
I
That's
am.
what it was, yes. You just weren't an astral elf, yes. You are very familiar with elven anatomy and the fact that the trance is something that your people do instead of sleep. You don't ever actually reach a state of unconsciousness while you're in the trance. So dreaming is different. It's like a meditative state where you kind of allow your mind to slip away while it's resting and the body recovers. It's not unheard of that, elves have their own versions of dreams, quote unquote. The captain, again, for all intents and purposes, seems fine. There is, surprisingly, a little bit of maybe some bags under the eyes, but almost like the trans was maybe just a little harder to get into than normal. But I mean, it's not the first time that's ever happened. I mean, when stress hits you, or moments of traumatic experience, it's hard to settle your mind and slip into that meditative state. So it's easily, it could very well be that. You don't see any distinct signs of trauma or anything like that, but it's kind of it's like an elven similarity with to what Alura kind of gave you.
Okay, yeah, and Andy will sort of write down all of that information, the vitals and everything, and she'll just keep track of them over the course of the next few days to see if there are any changes or brain seepage.
Sure.
And and then that'll be it. So okay, thanks, Cap, and then kind of go back to it.
The captain is going to follow Andy out. Well, I suppose should things started for the day. Elora, doing well, I hope.
Morning, Captain. A little tired.
I see. Well, do be sure to get some rest. We'll be... how far away are we, actually?
You guys are probably about 40 minutes out from where the distress signal is.
Alright. Well, if you need to take a nap in the next half an hour or so, feel free to do so. We'll be there in about 40 minutes, or so it seems. I wanted to talk to Quanko about that, but... drink something, perhaps. Some tea? I don't know.
Lyra just sets her forehead back down on the table.
The captain will walk away and sort of go to the main bridge, step through the doors. Quanko, doing well?
Captain, my captain.
Always a pleasure. Have you seen anything new today? Or just the same old, same old?
Same old, different day.
Different day indeed, my old friend. Well, I take it Rel's still been playing the messages. I've been trying to meditate through them, but they're unsettling to say the least.
They won't fucking stop.
No, they won't. Have you asked Rel to stop them, or I don't think it wise. It'd be nice to keep the line open, but if it really upsets you.
No, good to listen for changes.
Absolutely, I agree. Where is our engineer? Nudge, nudge.
Nova?
Nova.
I'm just saying, I'm in my engineering room. I'm enjoying myself, calibrating all the thrusters, triple checking the bolts, feeding little nectar to my little bug. The normal.
Interrupt Nova then. A quick knock on the door.
It's open.
Oh, well, I suppose it always is. Nova?
Yeah, it does.
How are you?
Not bad. Doing pretty fair. Everything engine-wise is good. Yeah. Going pretty well.
I see. I'm glad that everything mechanically is working just fine. The distress signal, of course, does worry me a bit. I'm sure you've been hearing it. It's been playing non-stop. I think it's getting to Quanko a little bit. He's getting that murderous look in his eyes.
Oh, yeah. I'll be honest with you, I kinda just tuned it out a little bit after a little while. Since it's just, just repeat.
Yes, I suppose that is fair. Well, if you do, if anything else happens, to say the least, do let me know. I suppose I'm just searching for anything or something before we reach this distress signal to give us a bit of foresight, but probably won't be.
What are you wanting to find? Like, what are you hoping for?
Mayday, this is the VAA survey vessel Estrella 9, requesting immediate assistance. Coordinates transmit...
Like that? Or are you wanting, like, less of that?
I'm hoping for something much calmer than that. It's worrying, and I do hope we go there and it's nothing. Maybe somebody pressed the wrong button and they sent out an old recording message from, years ago when they were in danger, but they are no longer. But I'm sure we won't find anything like that. I'm sure there will be actual danger, and we may have to risk our lives. Are you prepared for that, Nova?
Yeah, I suppose so. It could also just be something that happened centuries ago that, was just going to be an empty ship full of bones.
Well, I suppose that is comforting in some macabre way. I do appreciate that aspect of you. Well, either way, I'll let you continue your work here. Thank you, Nova.
Yeah, not a problem. I'll go back to my little buggy bug.
Of course. Captain will go back to the bridge and sit with Quanko.
All right. Is there anything else anybody would like to do while you have a little bit of time before you reach the area, or we can go ahead and we can jump forward to that?
Yes, actually. Go ahead, though.
Nothing of real consequence. Just want to send an unseen servant up to go make me a coffee and bring it to the bridge.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. It navigates it. It makes it over to the Conjure All 2000. That is it's one of the devices. It's one of the many Magitech devices that you guys have on this ship that, kind of is the version of technology that is available in this world. And you know that a Conjure All 2000 is it's basically like a big bread box, kind of like a replicator from Star Trek, that is, instead of using technology to rearrange atoms and stuff, it actually is enchanted with the conjure food and water spell. So it's taken it some liberties so it can conjure more than just water, but it produces pretty much any food you need as long as you guys have power running to it. The food just doesn't taste, amazing. It's not bad. It's just okay.
It's like that bottomless diner coffee that just kind of tastes like brown.
Everything tastes like that.
Everything tastes like brown, understood.
Brown and gray, yes.
Bro, brown and gray, that's the gray seasoning on it, okay.
It'll keep you alive.
Prestidigitation can't fix.
Yeah, it'll keep you alive, but yeah, no, exactly.
Brown food's fantastic, like sausages and gravy, like stuff like that. It's wonderful.
Okay, I'm going to apply some mechanical effects to the crew.
Okay.
Just my usual buffs.
Absolutely. What you got?
Inspiring leader and musician. It's taken me this long because I feel like we play a lot of other high-level games where my proficiency bonus equals the number of people in the party, but musician is only 4 proficiency bonus, and being very low, that's only 2 other people, so...
Gotcha.
I figure I'll probably do... I think Alura is good as a security officer, and since Quanko is a wizard, I think, we'll do the squishiest and Alura is just kind of built. I don't know why I'm blanking on the opposite of that word. Either way.
Like a tank.
Inspiration. Yeah, like a tank, but like a brick shit ass.
She's a brick.
And then also 8 temp HP.
Oh, thank you.
How much temp HP?
8. That's for everybody, okay. But the heroic inspiration is just for Alura and Quanko. Unless, I guess, we've been here 10 days. So we would have had multiple rests, unless you ruled
10 hours.
Give it to everybody? Or was it 10 hours? Okay.
It was 10 hours,
That was 10 days.
No, 10 hours. It was 10 hours flight, so you had enough time for one long rest and a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's fair.
One long rest and you can watch a hollow vid or something.
Okay, I was curious. I guess for future reference, if we take multiple or have enough time for multiple rests, then applying heroic inspiration to everybody, is that cool?
Word? No, that's fine.
Okay, well, just for now, just those two. That's it. Thank you.
No worries. Okay, so we'll try to continue on. So is there anything else after those group buffs and everything?
I don't think so. I want to say.
All right, cool. All right. As the rest of the time goes by, and then finally the relic breaks through the upper cloud layer with a shudder, and Ketheron's acrid atmosphere scraping across the hull like sandpaper. And below, the wasteland stretches out in shattered ridges and collapsed mining fields. Scars left over from a world that never finished fully being born. The distress signal grows stronger, pulsing through your consoles like a heartbeat. And ahead, through the dust storms and the heat shimmer, you spot the broken silhouette of a vessel, half buried, torn open, glinting with unstable storm energy. You can only assume it must be the Estrella 9. But as Rel brings you lower, the winds begin to surge violently, and you see geysers of superheated dust blast upward in unpredictable bursts, bending sideways as if guided by invisible hands. You can see the terrain around the crash site as a maze of jagged glass rock and fissures and sinkholes, glowing faintly from some recent storm strikes. You hear Rel's voice hum over the ship. Surface stability unstable. Landing zone not viable within 5 clicks. Closest safe spot is here. Rel hovers just above the ground, engines roaring against the storm's pull, and the desert sand whips around you in sheets. And you can feel it stinging like needles the moment the hatch opens. And if you're ready, you can leap down.
Alara will lead the charge, but you just kind of hear her muttering to herself, I never wanted to come back here.
Could we have hailed the Estrella 9?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, if you would have liked to. If you would have tried, you would have gotten nothing in response.
Yeah, I just think the captain would have gone,
Yes.
Rel, hail the Estrella 9. This is the Relic. We have received your distress signal and approaching at a controlled velocity. Respond if able. Confirm crew status and nature of emergency. We are prepared to render aid within our operational capacity. You are not alone. I repeat, you are not alone. And then...
No response, Captain.
Very well. Just keep it on the loop and send it back to them as they've done to us. And if anyone responds, do let me know. Post haste.
Right away.
All right. Let's go. And I guess the captain will be behind Alara, who's taking point.
Right. And as you all, one by one, leap down onto the cracked surface, you can feel the heat radiating up through your boots and the smell of scorched minerals very thick in the air. And above you, the relic pulls up, just vanishing into a veil of copper-colored dust. Of course, you still have that mental connection, Captain. That goes a very long way. You're usually always connected to him, unless you are like on completely different worlds, which never really happens. And you can see the crash site that lies far across the wastes, just this jagged wound on the horizon. It's going to take you probably about 30 minutes of trying to march through the hostile terrain. And as we do so, it's going to be a little bit of a skill challenge. So, since, this is a story game, but it's also a game, the goal is to reach the crash site without losing any more time or taking damage or gaining any other things that happen. You're looking for 3 successes before you get 3 failures, and each failure just adds some complications to it. Is there anything you want to do? Is there anything anybody here would like to do before you begin your trek across the wastelands?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast light on one of Elorar's weapons, just as I
Thank you.
always do. Don't forget your flashlight, it helps.
If we are hesitating more than a few minutes, I would ritually cast Speak with Animals, just in case.
Okay, yeah. If you want to, if you would like to waste, well, I guess I'll let you guys decide that as a group. Do you want to wait 10 minutes?
Could you have done that on like the descent?
Yeah, I think that's fine too. If you wanted to have done that on the descent, you would have known it was where you were going. So that's, yeah, I think that's fine. How long does it last? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Are there any beasts around here to speak to?
Well, why don't you make me perception checks?
All right. Natural 20.
Nice. You look around, and as you gaze through the jagged cracks, the strange bursts of superheated sand, you are very certain that you don't see any signs of life in this vicinity.
The captain will kind of shout through kind of the wind. It's very windy. Are we in like a pseudo sandstorm, or what's...
I would say kind of. It's not quite full sandstorm, but the surface of wastelands of Ketheron, it's always kind of like that.
All right, well then they'll shout, I don't see any signs of life out here. No flora or fauna. It's barren. Disturbingly so. But I'm sure some of you know that already.
Home sweet home.
Same as you left it, except the tornado is still raging in Kansas. It never left.
And confirm.
All right. So as you begin to push on, I will need somebody, one of you, to make a survival check on behalf of the group, as you are the one choosing the safest path, at least hopefully.
I am proficient, but that does not mean much.
I'm not too good
If
at
no
it.
one else is volunteering, I will do it.
Yeah.
I'm not proficient, but I have a +3.
You're doing better than me.
You're our best hope.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Only hope, Andy.
Okay. I will. I can't really talk, guys. So yes, I'm here.
You're all good. Oh, and let me actually
Words.
move you guys to a better splash picture here.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's a Coriolis storm.
Right? Yeah, I thought that was cool. Yeah, the Eldritch Storms are a very common thing also upon the surface of Ketheron. What causes them is still unknown. That's why they're referred to as Eldritch Storms. Alright, but who would like to go ahead and make that first survival check?
I think it's Andy.
Right. Oh wow, yeah, natural 20. All right. So as you begin to kind of scan the horizon and group around you, Andromeda, yeah, off to a great start. You pick a jagged path beneath these heat-blasted ridges and glassed-over dunes, where the sand has actually melted into sheets of what look like obsidian. The ground trembles occasionally, but you stay ahead of each shimmering fault line. That is a success. Perfect. All right. Let's see here. I have some other options here. Is what we're looking for. I have perception check. I have an athletics check, an arcana check, an investigation check.
Ooh,
I'm
would like
all
pretty nice.
over that athletics.
Okay.
What's that?
Well, why don't you go ahead and give me an athletics check, Alura, as you help navigate the terrain. All right, very nice. All right, as you help brace into these gale force winds, and they help kind of haul you and your team up this cracked slope that's formed by a long cooled rock fall. You can see the air that thrums with distant thunder, but you make steady progress. That is another success.
I can do arcane if no one's opposed.
Okay. Yeah, this involves
Sure,
you kind
you
of
can do it.
trying to help read the storm energy. 15, that is a success. And you can see that the storm overhead shifts, Nova. Its lightning arcs are dancing in almost rhythmic pulses, not random. You're able to time your movements with the lulls and slipping through the safe pockets between these invisible waves of pressure. Nice, and that is another success.
Heck yeah.
Good job, guys. You guys rolled really good. That's awesome. All right. So as you guys navigate through this storm-ridden land with expert precision, the group of you working in tandem, and then it's a good reminder as to why you guys work so well together and why you stick together, even if times are tough. You know, it's a group that seems to have kind of earned itself and its reputation. And as the last ridge falls away beneath your boots, you're given your first very clear view of the crash site. You can see the Estrella 9 lies twisted in a shallow crater of scorched sand and cracked stone. You can see that half of its hull is buried at an angle, like a spear that was just driven into the earth. Smoke curls from the ruptured engine and these... well, actually, I'm sorry. No. You wouldn't see any smoke curling from any kind of engines. It's been here for so long. But you do see that it looks like the center of the ship has been cracked entirely in half. Like some sort of big giant just came and picked it up and snapped it in two and then threw both parts on the ground. The cockpit kind of shoved deeply into the earth. It doesn't look great. You can see parts of it are melted in places. Parts of it have been like glassed over. There's char marks from different storm strikes. There's even these veins of like violet energy that just flicker across the hull. They're very faint and they seem very unnatural, but kind of crawling along the metal like dying nerves.
I know this place. It's already been looted. There's nothing left inside.
Alright, we'll pass on.
Can I locate a safe spot to enter the ship?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and try to check that out, why don't you make me a perception check? 5. I mean, the ship's cracked in half. You got kind of two big open doors. By means of the area where the ship used to be connected and it no longer is.
Sure. I will head toward that with my head on a swivel, just expecting there to be, like, looters still amongst the ship.
Sure. You approach, and as you look around, you don't see anybody. You don't see anybody around except for you and your crew. Let me open up my notes here. All right. As you enter into the ship, you can see that indeed a lot of it definitely seems like it's been looted and torn apart, but you're not particularly sure by what, because it doesn't. There's some stuff here that looks like it wasn't at all. So there's some canned foods, but it looks like any of like open rations or anything like that is gone. Why don't you make me an investigation check, or whoever would like to, on behalf of the group, as you guys kind of begin to look around the ship.
Yeah, I can do that.
And inside, I will also say, all of you can see there are 3 bodies that look like they've been very, very banged up in a crash. Couple of them that are in their seats look like they have like lab coats on, and they have like debris and stuff kind of shoved through parts of their body. And you can see was sitting in a cockpit, a body that's kind of battered and beaten up with more debris shattered through them, leaning over the controls. And Quanko, with a 22 on that, as you begin to look around, you are very, very familiar with ships of different size, especially VAA ships, having your knowledge and information about astrolite travel. So you begin to look around. You can tell that this ship immediately was not one that was built for astrolite travel. This was definitely one that was designed to be used just on this planet or around the planet, or if transferred on bigger ships to go between planets. But with a 22, you are also able to find all VAA ships come equipped with essentially a black box. And you are able to find that. As well as the flight manifest.
Fun. I will put them in my bag for later, Captain.
Yes.
We'll be able to know their fates later on. We can replay their final moments from the black box. Make some popcorn.
Right. Popcorn. Yes. Kind of looks over at Alara. Definitely no popcorn. Don't let near the popcorn machine. That's not. Yes, but replay the final moments. Good work, Konko. Very proud of you. As far as that link.
Alara just says, "But I like popcorn."
You either get, there's 2 flavors of popcorn, brown or gray.
Right. This is I'm going to go talk to Nova's bug. These are lunatics.
I think Andy will check out the bodies to see if there's anything besides like the physical trauma of like a crash landing, if there's any other, anything else up with them.
Okay, sure. They're pretty beat up. It's gonna be a little tough to tell from here until you can get maybe one onto like a table for like an autopsy or something. But why don't you go ahead and make me a medicine check, and we'll see what you're able to maybe figure out here. Okay, 18. I think I've asked for the most amount of medicine checks in this game in one game than I ever have before in my D&D career. An 18. You take a look through, you can tell that, I would say with an 18, you feel very confident that they were killed because of the crash.
Okay.
And then I would say, let's see here, with... the 22... No, yeah. With that... You will also notice that the flight manifest did have 6 names on it as well. But there's only 3 bodies here.
Interesting.
Can we push further into the ship?
Sure. It's not very big. There's not much further to push in. But why don't you... What are you looking for?
The rest of the people.
Okay, you would be able to tell very quick. This is a ship probably about half the size of maybe about half the size, I'd say, of even the Relic. You can tell very quickly that you don't see any other people around here. There's no other bodies. But why don't you make me an investigation check?
Nine.
A 9. You see with a 9, you see that it looks like one of there's a bathroom that has like one of those sliding doors, and it looks like it's been pried open, and you see scratch marks along the metal.
I draw everybody else's attention to this and ask them, what do you think? Was someone hiding inside and someone or something tried to get them out?
It does kind of make sense.
It could be seen that way, yes. It might hold some water, your theory.
And as you're kind of collecting this and looking around, you hear from like a voice over the chaos, over the wind, amplified by some sort of either a speaker, magic, you're not really sure, but you hear, "This wreck is ours. Storm blesses me today. Oh, maybe if you lay down all your nice things, we's let you live. Or maybe we just don't turn your skin suits into gloves." And you hear a chorus of raucous laughter from beyond the ship.
Cholera says, oh fun, that sounds like family.
Wastelanders.
Sounds that way.
Oh, very fun. The captain cracks their knuckles. Well, let's hope that family has a bit of a softer hello, but we can always do this the hard way.
Too much time. Come out now, and maybe we're gonna kill ya.
Here, let me go first.
No.
I'll do the talking.
All right. As you lead your way out, you come outside and you see a variety of figures that have surrounded the crashed wreckage of the ship. And you see one man, well, one very, very large man who, those of you with any kind of schooling could tell, probably has a significant amount of ogre blood within him. Standing upon the side of the rock with a big smile on his face, and look at those things, and he's like pointing, kind of gestures to the blasters on your hips and your weapons and your gear, and well, that looks like fresh, not ding gear. And you can see this this figure next to him kind of reaches up and whispers something in his ear. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the bug, leave the bug alive. We're gonna cook that one. He says it's magic. We's gonna eat magic, boys. And then there's a lot of cheering around you.
Oh boy. Oh
The captain
no.
holds up their hands and steps forward. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm sorry to interrupt. It seems you're having a lovely time discussing our demise and the theft of our belongings, but I do want to make one point of order, if I could.
What?
Perhaps we don't get to the homicide and the theft, and we could parlay. Do you know what parlay means?
He, for a moment, seems a little confused, and then you see the one standing next to him lean up and whisper something in his ear, and then he looks confused again, and then he looks back at you. What? You just go give us your stuff through talking?
Well, maybe, but I'd say Well, here's the thing. I'm the captain of this fine crew here, and I think you and I, as leaders, could come to an arrangement. And, well, I think I haven't discussed anything with my crew, but you do have that one whispering in your ear, but you clearly look like a man smart enough to make your own decisions, aren't you?
Make me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, no. 10.
This one whispers something in his ear again. Oh, that one's trying to cast spells on us. Eat them first. And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
The captain will look back at the crew. Well, there was no magic, but I was born with the gift of gab. Apologies, friends.
No, sometimes I wonder why you try to talk to some people because, I mean, and she sort of just gestures vaguely at these guys like, I'm not the talking type. I'm surprised they can string two words together.
They seem like a well-conversationalist. I don't make assumptions about people based on appearance. They could be scholars, for all we know.
They could be scholars. That's on the captain's epitaph. They could have been scholars.
They could have been scholars. Who knows?
All right, this guy, the raider boss here, he holds up his massive cleaver. All right, whoever kills him gets the first bite. And he's gonna he's gonna use his leadership ability. Just gonna give him a 30-foot radius. He's gonna come forward, jumping down. He's gonna get to about right there. Let me see here. A hostile creature that it can see within 30 feet of it makes an attack roll. He basically gives bless to his for allies within 30 feet of him, and that's going to last for the next minute. All right, that is his turn because it's an action for him to do that. Quanco.
Quanco. Oh good, he's just in range. I'll appreciate the whispering. We're just gonna cast a little cloud of daggers.
Okay. He is going to flick his hand, and he's going to attempt to counterspell that. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 13.
Dirty
Yeah,
20.
he tries to counter it, and as you feel that magic begin to kind of slice through your own, your other arms come up and weave another section of the magic that just bypasses and keeps the spell, and he curses and is very angry. And he's going to take 11 points of slashing damage. Ooh. He hated that.
And I have a question for you. What sort of height difference are we looking at from the top of this?
Top of what?
From like where he's standing on this map, it looks like there's an elevation change.
Yeah, no, there is. It's probably like 8 feet, 7-8 feet.
As a bonus action, I want to try and give him a little telekinetic shove off of it. It's a DC 14 strength.
Okay, I like that. That's fun. He's not, would you believe he's not strong? But, he rolled a natural 20.
Well, that will be our turn.
You feel his will is a little stronger than that as he's still trying to avoid the daggers. Nova.
All right. We got this massive group of people here, and we got a lot of options. And that option is gonna be boop. And I am going to raise up my little army arm and do a little lightning launcher on the same one as Quanco.
Okay, what's the range on that thing?
90.
90 feet? Oh, that's crazy.
It's 90 to 300.
That will hit. Which one? That's from the infiltrator. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, that hits and that zaps him, and and you see his lack of hair. You see some steam coming up from the top of his head.
Good. Yeah, no, the infiltrator one satisfies my Metroid Prime urge better than the protector.
That's fair.
So that'll be me as I now wait for the rest of these guys to show up to give them a little something else.
All right, I like it. All right, let's see here. This guy. This one is going to charge up to this top of this piece of wreckage. Probably just like a few feet up, and he's gonna fire his patchwork pistol down. Let's see here. Evens, Alura, odd, no name. I'm gonna fire at Captain. 18 to hit for 6 piercing damage as this pieced together pistol. Alura, you're familiar with the types of weapons these people have. They're you know, they're clever with what they do. they kind of just make things work, and a lot of their guns are the same way. And this patchwork pistol fires off in your direction and pierces through your leg, Captain.
Let's think a bit. Maybe they're violent scholars.
This one's gonna also fire at you, Captain. 16.
That one will miss as they kind of step to the side.
Nice. All right, you are up.
Oh, well.
Actually, I'm sorry. I apologize. He has the leadership thing, so he gets a D4 to add to that, which would have made it a 19 to hit.
That'll hit
I
regardless.
apologize. I forgot about that. So 3 piercing though.
Okay. All right.
All right, now you're up.
Take
Sorry
that.
about
The captain is going to look around. You know, I'm feeling a little outnumbered and certainly a lot outgunned. Let's try to fix that. And the captain is going to use their action to cast Mirror Image on themselves.
There you go.
Your illusory duplicates will show up.
Wait, there's more of them? More to eat!
Yes, more of a meal, although your teeth won't sink into these ones. And the captain is going to run up to... I don't know if they want to take the big guy. But why not? Run up to the big raider boss and use a bonus action to bardically inspire Alura, which will give me an unarmed strike.
All right, Alura, nice.
I think I had it already set up here. Roll. Does a 19 hit?
It would, but he's going to use his big parry. And he brings up this massive cleaver and just puts it right in front of your punch. So you punch the blade.
Oh, these are very expensive gloves. Don't make me do that again. I want to punch your face respectfully.
Respectfully.
That would be their turn.
All right. The Raider Captain is going to, let's see here, he has, instead of the sword, he actually his stat sheet is equipped with what I gave him as a buzzsaw axe, but he does also have a patchwork pistol. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to fire once at Alura with his patchwork pistol. 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, for 7 piercing damage, and then he's going to just charge forward with a crazed, maniacal look, and he's going to swing with his buzzsaw axe. Ooh, 21 to hit for 7 slashing.
Okay.
But that's it. Let's see here. This guy's going to hop up here next to his buddy, and he's going to fire his patchwork pistol at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to come at Quanko. Big miss. Big miss. This one's going to charge up here and is going to fire their gun at I'm going to fire at Nova. Sees you throwing lightning out there. Big miss with an 8 to hit. That's not going to do it. This one, from their vantage here, is going to... I think they're actually going to shoot the captain, who's like right there. Big mess with an 11. Got all my good rolls out early. This one is going to charge forward around the corner here and is going to shoot at Andy. 14 is going to miss. Let's see here. This is why I put so many of these guys on here, because their 2-hit is super low. So, what they lack for it in ferocity, they make up for in numbers. This one's going to charge right up here next to you, Captain, and is going to try to give you the machete. Nah, who else can miss? I've got a Captain here who's going to come up here. And he's going to fire with his patchwork pistol at... we'll roll for this one. 1, 2. At Nova? Nope. And then he'll fire his second shot at Quanko. Quanko, that is a 19.
Well, that will get me.
Alright, for 8 piercing damage. Yeah, you keep concentration, not a problem. Alright, Andy, getting closed in on by a bunch of raiders that seem less like they want to talk and more like they want to do weird things with your guys' dead bodies.
Yeah, I'm not okay with any of that, really. So, everyone's looking okay, though. So I think for this time around, I'm going to... I'm going to pull out my spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay, there we go.
My spiritual weapon, which is one of those, like, those little funky shaped, like, boppy hammers that doctors use on your knee to check your reflexes.
Reflex checkers, okay. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. That's
that,
awesome.
but like a giant version.
Fuck yeah,
of
that's
that.
great. That's great. I love that.
So it's like a war hammer, but shaped like a reflexor.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here between these two guys, and so yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna roll it. Where are you, spiritual weapon? There you are. I'm gonna bop the guy right in front of Alura.
There, it's good.
Okay, cool, thank you. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. The guy right here?
Yep, for 10 force damage.
Ooh, big hit. Nice. Yeah, he's... What is that? What is that? Spirits from beyond. I want hippo flesh.
Yeah, you're so weird. That's weird. I'm concentrating on that because it's concentration now, and I always forget. And then I'm going to... It's my bonus action. And then my action will be to fire bolt that same guy.
Okay. 20 will hit for 1.
For 1 whole fire damage.
That's your 1 damage.
A little singe.
I love the smell of flesh burning.
It's your flesh burning, you weirdo. Yeah, they're all kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
And that'll be it.
Alura.
All right, let's kerfuffle.
Oh, I might back up
my
a little
bonus
bit.
action.
Okay, yeah, get mad. Get upset.
And then we will hit this guy right in front of me with a maul.
Oh no. Ugh.
Oh no!
He just like sidesteps it as you. Oh, you're slow. That means the meat will be good.
You have Bardic if you want to use it, or the Rogue Inspiration.
Well, I don't.
That's true. You do both those things.
Let's try that inspiration.
Ugh.
Let's blow it all in one go. Let's add the Bardic to that.
All right. D6, right? Okay.
14.
That brings up to 14. That's just shy of what you needed.
Oh, no. All right. That's me.
All right. Let's see here. This guy is in a cloud of daggers and thinks that's kind of fucked up. So I think what he's gonna do. Let's see. Yeah, I think he only has a couple of these, but he's gonna drop a fireball right back here near Quanco, because he doesn't like the daggers, Quanco. And so he is going to drop one. We're gonna do it. Let's see here. Oh, where's my circle? Oh, that's too big. I'm gonna put it right there. Can you guys see that? Am I sharing that?
Yes,
Okay.
we are.
Okay, cool. Oh, I guess I could just look on your screen. So I will need DC 13 dex saves from Alura, Quanco, Nova, and Andy.
Jesus.
Oh, Alura, I was gonna say you have advantage, but you did roll advantage. That's unfortunate.
Well,
Oh my gosh. That might be, I think, the worst fireball roll I have ever rolled. That is 16 points of fire damage, or 8 if you made the save.
I am resistant to fire.
There you go. So yeah, that's crazy. So that you guys got real lucky. He
Oh my
throws the most
God.
pathetic fireball ever, and unfortunately the spiritual weapon does go down, Andy. Although I think you also have inspiration, right? Who all got inspiration?
no, I used it.
Oh, you
I got
did.
one for doing the recap, but I already used it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so he is still upset about that. Let's see here, and then
Well, I have a heroic for my. I'm going to use the heroic I have for my miserable concentration. There we go.
that's better. That's better. And then he is going to try to run away from the spikes. He doesn't like it. He's looking real scraped up though from all of those daggers, and he seems to be a little concerned with what's happening now and that he's getting targeted, and the fact that his fireball was so pathetic. Here, look at him again. The art's really cool though. All right.
That's pretty good.
Raider back.
Reminds me of the History Man from Mad Max.
Oh yeah, it is a little bit like that, huh? This guy's gonna hop over here to this one. Get around over here. And I'll hop down there, and then let's see here. No name, you are Captain. You are right. You're probably the closest one, so he's gonna try to shoot you with his pistol once. Ooh, that'll get you with a 22 for 6 piercing.
Well, let's see. I think that does hit me. Is it 3 and above?
I don't remember how they changed it. I think it's high
it's
though.
three
I think you
above.
want to
It
roll
does.
high.
So it does hit one of them.
Nice. So one of them just fires in. He seems confused. And then let's look at that art again. All right, cool. And then that's it for him. The raider boss here, the big ogre guy, looks down at the triplets now that used to be the quadruplets, and wait, I don't like this. No. And he is going to. Okay. He is going
What's wrong?
to.
Never seen Holotech before? I thought you guys were scholars.
I don't know that word. And he's gonna try to hit you with his cleaver. He's only using it with one hand right now because he has his. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have his. No, he does have the shield. There it is. Yeah, it's put into his AC. Whew, 26 to hit for 19.
Yeah, that'll hit one of the duplicates.
All right, yeah, he slashes it, brings it right down, and he watches that duplicate splits apart and then fades away. But that dagger that cleaver leaves a huge gash in the earth right next to you. What happened? And then he's going to try to get you. He's going to try to get you again with the cleaver. 18 for 11.
Let's see, last one. Yeah, that'll hit the last duplicate.
He begins to sniff. Oh, I can smell you. And he's going to. Oh God, I keep forgetting. Well, I mean, he's been hitting, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, he has pack tactics too. So he's gonna swing. Gonna swing his third strike at you.
Fair enough.
Let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna swing his third strike at you. 23 for 13.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It seems a lot more devastating because it's adding all the damage together, but that's a two-handed and a one-handed roll that are supposed to be separate, so it's not meant to be as scary. That's him, though. Yeah, that's a good thing you had all those up. Quanco, you got him on the run, buddy.
Well, he can run all he likes. We're just gonna spend a magic action to teleport the dagger 30 feet.
Oh, no!
And I don't know how spicy he's looking, but he'll take 8 more slashing damage.
Yeah, he's still up. He's still up, but he's got a firm constitution, but he's looking real fucking bad.
And we'll try and telekinetically shove him off the rocks again.
Okay. Let's see.
A DC 14 strength.
DC 14 strength. There it is. 16. God, it's the one thing he's rolling super well on, even though you're the -1.
Well, we're trying.
You are.
We're gonna take a few steps back, and that will be our turn.
All right, Nova.
All right. I had some people move up like I was wanting. Steps up from me. I go here. Okay, so that's ready to go. So that would be what? 5, 10, 15. I'll let that one take an attack of opportunity on me.
All right. Yeah, he will try to hit you with his buzzsaw axe, which he fails at.
Let's make sure I do this right. Not a circle. Square. Save. As I cast this.
Oh, Thunderwave, nice. I don't think Thunderwave comes all the way out from you, though. I think it's a 15-foot cube that you put on a place.
Lame.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Thunderclap, which is the cantrip that does come out from you.
So I
you'll
would
have
not
to just draw
moved to that.
No, you'll just draw a 15-foot cube.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have gone down there.
That's fine, yeah. It didn't hit you anyways. But I guess he just gets his reaction back. But yes, so unfortunately it doesn't quite work with that dimension. So basically, let's see here. Oh.
Centered on me.
Be like that.
That's perfect.
Yeah, be just like that. You just right in front of you. All right, so con saves, right?
Yes, please.
We'll do the captain first. 7, that's a failure. And then the 2 raiders. What's your DC? One of them just makes it.
Yeah, 14, 15 thunder, and then they're pushed back.
All right, let's see here. So this guy right here takes 15, and he is pushed. He's pushed back right here next to the captain. Just kind of like bumps right into your shoulder, Captain. This one right here is thrown back against the wall and immediately splats against the wall and is dead, and then kind of slides off it. And then this guy back here who did make the save is still thrown against the wall and is hurt very bad, but is still up.
All right, I think that'll do it for me.
All right, very nice. And this guy is going to. He saw you do that, Nova. He's going to try to shoot you.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to shoot you with his pistol. That's a dirty 20 to hit for 7 piercing damage.
We'll take that.
All right as you give this big thunderous blast, there's a as you feel kind of a notch through your armor as one of the bullets pierces through.
Ew.
This guy saw that big blast and was like, holy shit, and is going to try to shoot you, Nova. But fails with a 14 as it right off the whole side to your side. And Captain.
Yeah, the captain's going to use a bonus action for Astral Step as they kind of look up at the big raider boss and like, I'm sorry, did I fool you? I wasn't here to begin with. And whoosh, goes,
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Bamboozled for the fools.
And you see him start reaching for a big patchwork pistol on his side.
Oh, he's got a gun too. Hi, Andy. Not feeling so great. And then the captain's gonna use their main action to cast Fairy Fire, or try to at least. And in this, let me see if I can get a square for this. I want to cast it. It's a 20-foot by. I think Fairy Fire is 20-foot cube. 1,
yeah.
2,
Yep.
3, 4. I should be able to get.
Oh yeah.
5 of them.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 4 raiders and a boss. So we'll do right to left, top down. Dex saves. First one's a 13. Yep. What's your DC?
It's a 14.
Okay, that one got fairy fired. Next one just made it a little bit, and the next one, and then the boss. Boss is surprisingly dexy, but no, natural 1.
That's what I like to see.
This guy, we'll put yellow dots on him. All right, so those two, boom, yeah. Suddenly they're, what is this?
And the captain is going to use the rest of their movement to take cover under this wing of the down ship. Sure, yeah. You have a little bit of cover from people over here, yeah. Kind of get around to this section, kind of full cover there. Sure. And that is action, bonus action. That's the end of their turn. All right. This captain here, that is going toe-to-toe with Alura. Alura, gonna try to get you with his buzz axe a couple of times here. First time, it's a 15 to hit for 8 reduced to 4. And then it's gonna try to get you again with a 9 that'll miss as you parry that attack away. Alright, this guy is gonna hop down and he's gonna charge up here to you, Nova. And he's gonna try to get you with his machete. 17 as you are able to bring your arm up and you block the weapon and kind of batter it off to the side. This one here is going to, this one is fairy fired. This one's going to come right here and is going to fire his pistol at Quanco. With a critical hit for 6 points of piercing damage, Quanco.
I'm dying.
This one is going to jump down over here. And it's going to start coming around that corner here. Yeah, start working his way around. He's going to hold an action. This guy is dead. This one is going to shoot a shot at Andy with his patchwork pistol. Missing with a 10. Alright, this captain is going to put a couple of shots. Let's see here. The captain is going to fire with their patchwork pistol, 1 at Alura for 10 reduced to 5, and then we're going to do 1 at Andy, missing with a 16. Andy.
Great. Well, people aren't looking as great as they were a little while ago.
That's why they bring the doctor.
Yeah, we're gonna do some doctor stuff now. And by doctor stuff, I mean my abilities. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading different options. Okay. All right, I'm going to move.
People who read their character sheets.
I'm going to walk over to Quanco, and I'm going to use my action to expend the use of a healer's kit, you can use a hit point die to regain that number of HP.
Nice.
I have my modifier to that, yes?
Yes. No, yeah, I don't know, actually. That's a great question. It just says roll a hit point die to regain that number of HP.
I think the way we've done it via Nova is we've let you add your modifier, so yeah, you can go ahead and just do that.
Okay. You also get to roll an extra die and use the higher.
So you roll to take the higher. You roll with advantage.
Yeah. So there's number one. Okay, that was my action. Then with my bonus action, I'm gonna use Healing Word on the captain first, and then I'll get you other two on the next round. Healing Word on captain. I also get to, I rolled like hot garbage, so I shall roll another, what is it, a D4? Yeah, that's way better.
All right, so instead of 8, it's, you add 3 to that, so 11?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice, that's much better.
But you do get the extra 3, so 8, 9, 10, 11 instead of 8, Captain.
Thank you very much.
11. All right, and that's it. I'm done.
Okay, yeah, very nice. Yeah, no, 11 instead of 8 is much better. All right, Alura.
The yellow dots are fury fired, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Smash with advantage.
I'm gonna step up there just a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to hit this guy with an advantage.
All right, I like it.
A 26.
Yeah, you hit his head so hard that it caves down into his chest.
Love it. I'm going to use my bonus action to take a greater healing potion.
You see his spinal cord just come out from between his legs. Talk about a boner.
Oh my god. That'll be my turn.
All right, thank you, Alura. All right, this mage is, you know what, Quanka, I think you've pissed him off enough. He's going to use his action to dispel that. Oh shit! Fucking crashed again. Anyways, yes, he's going to use his action and he's going to use dispel magic on that. And then he's going to run back over here. That's all you can do at the moment, though. As he's just kind of trying to get his shit together, as he's just cut up in all fucking directions from these magical daggers that kept flying around him. Alright, this raider here, who just got knocked back and has a concussion, is fuck you! And he's gonna charge towards you, Nova. He's gonna try to hit you with a machete, which is gonna miss very badly. Alright, we got our boss here. Boss is going to pull out his, and yes, I named it, it's a sketchy blaster. He is going to come over here and he is going to fire his sketchy blaster at Alura. It's a 25 to hit, and that's going to be for, almost max damage.
Okay.
He gets
so 12.
It's radiant damage. It is a blaster.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna blast into you, hitting super hard. He gets to roll a 1d20 though, and the weapon does not malfunction and fry in his hand. He only gets to shoot it once though, as it seems to need a cooldown. And then let's see here. Then he'll come up here all the way, and then he'll swing. See, that shot takes up 2 of his swings, so he's going to then swing with his cleaver at you once. 22 for 18, reduced to 9. Oh, we haven't had Grippo. I love GIF, fried GIF. Quanka. They just want to eat everybody. Used up his last 3rd level
Dave.
slot with that Dispel Magic, too.
Well, I'm not worried about him. It's the big guy moving that's kind of changed my plans.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, really, it's kind of hoping Aura would drop so I wouldn't feel bad doing this.
She'll take one for the team.
I'll take one for the team.
Yeah.
Because if homie here is still fairy fired, we're going to upcast an ice knife.
Okay.
That'll be a 19 to hit him for 7.
A 19, he is gonna use... Oh, hold on. Nope, never mind. He can't use Big Parry against it because it has to be a melee attack. So yes, that will fucking hit.
Cool.
But, that being said, he is going to use Protect Me. He's going to sidestep and move right here behind this raider and let him take the hit.
Does that proc opportunity attacks?
It does... Well, move into an awkward space. Would it proc? I'm assuming.
The other... Well,
Yeah, I would say it would. Yeah, go for it. Swing. With advantage if you want a crit fish.
Yeah, I sure do.
Nah, not a crit.
That
That will
is not a
hit,
crit.
and you can't parry that. So that'll... he takes that little bit of a hit on the back as he steps behind this guy. And then this guy is going to take... how does the damage from this work? He's going to take...
so that's one thing I was curious with him doing that is, will it be... Because their secondary damage is off of a dex save. Whoever gets the hit takes the 7 piercing damage, and then it explodes.
All right, so he'll take the 7.
Everyone's in 5 feet.
And then...
Yeah, because he pumped into this
the
guy,
target
right?
ally becomes the target. So I would say that, yeah, this guy would have to do it, and then the raider boss would have to do it, but it would not hit this guy.
That works, yeah. Then it doesn't hit Ali Ra.
Yeah, it won't hit Alura either, yeah. Because it has to be within 5 feet, right? That's what it,
Yes.
That's what the spell said? Yeah, so 5 feet. So, okay, cool. So we'll have the boss roll his dex save. With
he just makes it.
16, and then we'll do the... Oh, shit. We'll do the captain. And then the guy who gets hit, he takes the piercing and the cold, or is it just the people around that take the cold?
I think it's just the people around. Let me...
I mean, that seems silly, right? Like, why wouldn't...
Each creature within 5 feet. Here, I'll post the words. There's the verbiage.
Okay, make a ranged spell attack on a hit. The target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the target then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a
Okay, there we go. That's the words I was...
Perfect, yep. He's going to make a dex save. What's your DC?
He's good. 15.
15, okay, so they all made it, but they're going to take half damage. So what's the cold? It was 8. Nice, that's a good roll.
Yeah.
Which is actually just enough to kill the guy to hit. He had 4 hit points left.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this guy, a little chilly, and but he didn't take the piercing damage, so he's happy about that. And plus, I really just wanted to use that Protect Me feature because I thought it was really funny.
Oh, of course. And we still have a bonus action. Fuck it, let's shove this guy 5 feet if we can.
Okay.
DC 14 strength.
Right, strength save. They're 19.
Well, one day.
One day. All right, if that's it, that'll bring us to Nova.
Yep,
All
that's it.
right. I'm gonna shocking grasp red dot guy.
17 will hit, right? These are no reaction. Yeah, 17 will hit, and you fry him, and you see smoke coming from out of his goggles as his eyeballs just turn into smoking jelly.
Then I just point at the other one. I'm like, "You're next." Don't go anywhere.
That one looks at you and is like, what the fuck?
You're next. I'm gonna roast your eyeballs and.
I was just gonna stab you a little.
Well, I'm gonna put your eyes on toast and smear it like jelly.
Who's the bad guy here?
I'm sorry.
You could be saving me a slice of the toast. That sounds delicious.
I also look horrified, and I look at the guy. I'm like, look, man, I was just trying to be intimidating.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. All right. Anything else, Nova?
No, that'll do it.
All right. Oh man. All right. This one here is going to. Yeah, I want Spellwarped to be a little goofy, you know. A good mix of serious and goofy. All right, this guy is going to. I think he's gonna hop down here as well. He's gonna get over here. And I think he's also gonna hold an action. This one is going to pop down here. It's going to shoot at Nova with a patchwork pistol. It's a 21 to hit Nova for 6 piercing damage.
Oh.
And Captain.
All right, the captain is going to step back out into the fray. Ooh, wow. Just like I never left. They are going to.
There you are.
Hi, big guy. Did you get a little wider on the mix section when I was gone? It was only 3 seconds.
I'm gonna use your bones as toothpicks.
Oh. No.
No.
The captain is. The captain, I think, is going to tap a button on their clothes again to try to get their holotech to work, and we're gonna recast a mirror image and then run up and hit this little schmuck over here with the bonus action Bardic Inspiration hit, and I'll bardically inspire Alara again as I kind of get back to back, like, all right, well, let's do a little bit of security work, huh? And I try to kick this guy in his nuts.
Ah, hell yeah, get him.
That is 24.
Yeah, that'll absolutely kick.
That is 9 damage.
Ooh, good hit. He's like, oh,
I am so not sorry about that. There go the gonads. Good luck.
What the fuck?
Need like some cream for that or something? I don't have any, but ugh. I think that's the captain's turn.
I think you popped one. He hated all of that. He's gonna try to get you with his buzzsaw axe a couple of times.
Yeah.
16 and a 9. That ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, that's just
a little fucked up here. Yeah, just a little fucked up. This guy, he's got Nova in front of him. Nova, he's going to try to swing his machete at you with an 11, which is going to swing a little too high. This guy's dead. This guy is like, wait, over here! And actually, I think he's going to continue coming up here. And he's going to start coming around the corner here, and he's going to fire his gun at Andy. With a 7, that'll miss. This guy is also.
You're gonna shoot at first responders? How dare you?
That's these guys look like they follow any kind of like rules of war, Geneva Convention, anything.
Yes.
They want to eat you. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. All right, this captain here is going to. Let's see here. He's gonna swing out with his buzzsaw axe at Alura a couple of times. Hitting once with a crit for 15, reduced to 7, Alura.
Okay.
Andy. Alura just takes a big old hit right in the gut, and she's looking pretty bad.
Yeah, I see that. Cool. All right, I'm gonna run here. I'm going to again use my action to use a healer's kit. I'm like taking notes how many I have. I've got
I appreciate that.
6. Well, I have one because it comes with 10, right? Each one has 10 uses.
Yeah.
So I have one that's complete and then one that I'm at 6 out of.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Nova, you can use your hit die.
Okay.
And then you can re-roll your die to use the higher number.
Roll a hit die with advantage. Oh, that's a good one. I don't think you can get better than that.
No, you cannot.
Yeah,
That
no,
is so you did it. You did it right the first time. Cool.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
And then I'm gonna use healing word 2nd level on Alura.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna re-roll one of those d4s. Yeah, it'll replace one of the ones. So an extra 2 on that.
Nice. 17.
So 17.
That's like 34 for Alura.
And or I was here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Cool. I'm gonna back up 5 feet. There we go. Now I'm done.
All right, good turn. Alura, feel a little bit better than you did 6 seconds ago.
A little bit better. How is this guy looking right now?
Oh, más o menos.
All right.
Ah, you got that.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to see if I can just crush another little guy. Yeah, see if we can make that happen.
I like it. Yeah, they're both looking very, very similar.
17
17 will hit. Or 11.
and 11 won't do it. I'm going to add 2 with my astral spark.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a little extra 2 there.
I will say, don't forget your weapon masteries. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah, let's see get a con save from that guy.
Absolutely. 19.
Well,
But no,
job, guy.
you know, you can do it again next time.
I sure can.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to take another potion.
Nice.
And that'll be me.
Alright, this guy is gonna pop down over here. Let's see here. What's he got? He lost most of his fun stuff already. Double check the length. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I was just about to do that myself. He's gonna fire a firebolt at Quanko. 17.
Fuck it, we're gonna silvery barbs that.
Okay, what's the range on silvery barbs? I think that's only 60 feet.
Or no, you're right. It's only 60 feet. We're gonna get it with a fireball. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, firebolt, not a fireball. It's
Bolt, right.
But he is a 6th level caster, so it's 2d10. So that's gonna be 16 fire damage.
Oof.
A little spicy there. Alright, that's all he's got. This guy is super dead. The raider boss here. What's he got here? He is going to try to fire his sketchy blaster that he can only fire once at no name. He's going to come over here, get a little bit later shot.
You already fired that at me?
Last turn.
Oh, I thought you said you can only do once per turn. I understand.
Yes, yeah, he can only use one of his attacks to do it. Well, he uses 2 of his attacks to do it, but he can only use it once per turn. But he's gonna fire it at yeah, it's not like a one-time use thing. It's just a sketchy blaster. So if he rolls a d20 every time he has to roll a d20 every time he uses it. And if he rolls a 1, it malfunctions and is destroyed. I'm going to try to shoot our captain with a 16.
I guess they'll just kind of sidestep, like, oof, close, but only in horseshoes and hand grenades. It's such a weird thing.
He's just gonna leap towards you, and he's gonna try to bring his cleaver down on you. No name. No.
Got a little bit closer.
Again. That is. Oh wait, fuck. He has pack tactics, so the cleaver would be with advantage. Try one more time. Nope, big miss. Big miss. Let's see here. Quanco, you're up. Quanco, you're looking a little spicy back there.
Yeah, we sure are. I'm gonna try something stupid.
Okay, I love it.
Could this guy give me a con save?
Which guy?
The mage I have been dueling with.
The mage, yes. He can absolutely give you a con save.
Because I would like to try and vortex warp him right beside Alura.
16. Oh wait, hold on. I rolled the captain. Hold on, let me see. Do they have the same? No. They don't have the same con. No. That should have been a 14.
A 14, he would fail.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. No. His con is only 11, so he only had a plus. Yeah, because it was a con save, right? Yeah. So you would have had a +0 to that.
Yeah. In that case, he will fail, and he will be right.
What's it look like?
Right next to all. I think he just slowly like pixelates out of one spot, then just kind of repixelates. Right next to Alura and the captain, and pretty close to Nova.
He seems very confused, and then when he looks over at Alura and the captain right next to, look of fear just falls right over his face. Great turn. Anything else?
Yeah, bonus action, we're going to take some drugs.
Hell yeah.
Oof.
That was unfortunate.
There's 3 1s in that.
Yeah, that was...
No, 2 1s in that.
2 1s, yeah. Still shitty. All right. If that's it, then Nova.
All right. I'm gonna look down at the one that I threatened to scoop his eyeballs and put it on toast.
All right, cool. Yeah, this guy, super scared
And
of you.
I wanna try and do a persuade action.
An influence action, okay. For
Yeah.
how? What would you like to try to do?
I would very much like to use persuasion to be like, look, man, you don't need to die. You can just go because all of them are gonna die. You don't have to.
All right, I will say I'll let you try it, but it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
I just have it as I feel really bad for my threat.
Whoops.
It's really hard to tell his expression beneath the mask and everything, but he does not seem to be turning around.
All right. Well, that would be my action. So
I'll let you have a real action. It's fine. We can say that was just let's call that a bonus action.
I'll move over here in good faith and shock the other red dot.
This guy up here?
Yes, please.
He is going to use shield, so he will deflect that.
Alright. I mean, good for him.
Alright, anything else? Alright, I'll bring us to this guy over here. He's going to come around the corner. And he is going to fire at, let's see here, evens Quanco, odds Andy. Fire his gun at Quanco. With a 22 to hit for 2 points of piercing damage as it grazes you, Quanco.
Good.
This guy is going to... He's going to fire his patchwork pistol at Nova. The 10, going to miss. And Captain.
Captain sees the sort of hollow shield appear around this guy, and they're like, oh, well, science, right? God, I love it. And turns her attention towards the raider boss instead, and is gonna give him a few attacks.
All right. He does have a fairy fire on.
Oh, yeah.
14 will
14
miss.
hits.
Yeah, unfortunately. Brings the shield up and deflects it.
Okay, let's use a bonus action to bardically inspire Nova. Doing well. I think the eyeballs would go great over the popcorn. Let's try that out. We're gonna use a unarmed strike against the big guy again.
Okay.
Hit one of these. A 20.
A 20 would hit, but he is gonna use his big parry.
Alright. That is all I'm gonna do.
Alright. This captain up here is going to swing out at you, No Name, a couple of times with his buzzsaw axe. Hitting once with a 22. I think you have your thing going though, so if you want to go and roll. Yeah, he just slices right through one of them. And then this guy is going to try, let's see here. He's going to try to stab Nova. With a critical. Nova, you left your back open and he took advantage for 9 points of slashing damage as he chops into you with his machete. This guy is going to peek around over here and he's going to fire his gun at Andy. Missing with a 10. Fires right by you, Andy. This captain here has got Alu Ra right in front of him, and he is going to swing out with his buzzsaw axe twice at you. You did not. You didn't reckless, right?
I did not.
Okay, so that's why again. Excuse me. He'll get you with the second one with a 25 to hit for 12 reduced to 6.
Got it.
Andy.
Okay, Andy is going to take a look at everybody. Okay, so Quanko's the one who looks the worst. Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to throw a healing word at Quanko. I could maybe get you one more on that. We can try. Nope. All right, so 13 to Quanko, and then I'm going to use my action to firebolt the guy, or firebolt, excuse me, the guy with the red dot.
Okay, he does still have his shield up from earlier, so just FYI.
Oh, okay. Maybe not. Okay, maybe, who...
There's a second guy with a red dot down here.
Oh, I see. I do see him now.
He does
Sorry,
have half cover from your current position, just as well.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get this guy right here.
Okay, cool. 7 will miss, unfortunately.
Oh, well, never mind. And then I'm gonna back up because I don't like. Oh, there's 2 guys up here too. Yeah, I'm gonna get closer to Quanko just so he's not by his lonesome, I think, but not too close.
All
there
right.
you go.
Alura.
I think that Quanko has delivered me a present because I have wanted to go get that guy from the get-go. I will go reckless this time because I want this mage dead.
Okay, I like it.
23 for 30.
23 will absolutely get through his shield. What's it look like?
I think I take out one of his shoulders and like it completely comes like disjointed out of socket and I just follow through the rest of his body and crush him into the ground.
And he is a crumpled mess on the sand below.
Well, what do I want to do with my bonus action? I think it wise with this guy next to me that I take another potion. So I will do that, and that'll be my turn.
There you go. He is going to scream and no, stop, and he's there's just like a fire that burns in his eyes. He looks down at you, Alura. You killed him, and he is going to try to swing down at you with his cleaver. 3 times, and he does have pack tactics. Will be with advantage.
Jesus.
So for 14 reduced to 7, and then
We'll do silvery
and then
barbs on that
15
third one.
and then 15 reduced to 7 as well. Oh, you're gonna silvery barbs? Okay. He will try to swing again. So okay, so not a crit, but it's still gonna hit for the 7 reduced to 3.
Thank you. Who's getting the advantage?
Me.
There you go. All right. Yeah, he comes down. You manage to deflect a bunch of the blows. You can feel that ferocity. He's just tearing through your defenses, and he will eventually begin to wear down at you as you have enraged him by killing his wise men. That's it, though. Quanco.
We're going to start off with our bonus action. I'll try and shove this guy 5 feet to the north.
Okay. Is this the time?
DC.
Oh, that's a dex save. That would have been a 10, so I think he fails.
10, that would be a failure. It's a DC 14.
All right.
And then we're going to attack this guy up here. Using our advantage from the silvery barbs.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Oh, I love it. That was great.
And they both need to make me a dex save, DC 15.
So that'll get him for the 5 piercing right off the bat, and then we'll do him, and then the guy below him. So they both fail. For an additional 9 points of cold damage, this guy freezes in place and falls apart into pieces. And this guy was looking real fucking bad after that 9 damage. As an explosion of icicle shards shower into his back, just cutting into him.
Wonderful. That is all for us this turn.
Nova.
All right. My friend is still there.
Yeah, and he crit you last time.
You know, that's fair. I guess I'll beat him up.
All right. 13 will hit. 2.
Oh, take that.
Ugh. I've always heard elf-ears are a delicacy.
Well, first of all, gross. That's all.
That's all? Okay. That'll bring us to this guy who is dead. So that'll actually bring us to this guy who is actually still alive. So he's going to come over here to you, Nova, and he's going to try to... actually, no, he's going to stay where he is, and I actually think he's going to back up instead. And then he's going to try to shoot you with his pistol. Yeah, 21 to get you, Nova, for 8 piercing damage. Captain. My captain.
Alright, let's try to hit the big guy. Try. That's gonna miss.
13 will miss, yep.
Doing really well with advantage. Alright.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's got 17 on that AC with his breastplate and his shield.
And I guess Andy can get the other Bardic Inspiration. That's their turn.
There we go. All right, Andy, you have Bardic Inspo. It's a D6 if you want, whenever you want to use it. All right, this captain here is going to swing out. Actually, he's going to come over here. He's going to swing out with his buzzsaw axe at Captain.
Do I get a opportunity attack?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I apologize. I didn't. I thought you were. Thought you were fucking. I was looking at the wrong thing here. So no, he's actually going to just swing out at Captain there. I thought he was free from you. I apologize. And then with a 24, Captain for 7 slashing, and then he's going to put another one on Alura. Well, he would have advantage on that one. Still going to miss though. Let's see here. Oh, it misses your... It actually gets you on that one?
No, it hits the duplicate.
Oh, I thought you had to roll... Oh, I thought you had to roll like
It's a 3 or higher.
Oh, it's 3 or higher? Oh, I thought it had to be just above 3. Okay, cool. No, that's awesome. Then that's it for him. This guy. I'm going to try to stab Nova, and he's trying to take your ears off as he wants to eat them. With with his machete. 11 is going to miss, though. And then this raider up here, who is still alive, looking real bad, is going to try to shoot Quanko with his patchwork pistol. That's a 20, Quanko. Dirty 20 for 4 piercing. And then he's going to charge towards you. You killed my friend! This guy. He's got Alu Ra right there. So, is going to try to get Alu Ra with the buzzsaw axe twice. It's going to get you both times. First time is going to be a crit for 12 reduced to 6, and then the second time for a 22 to hit for 8 reduced to 4. Andy.
Alright, Andy doesn't like that guy by her weird bug friend. She is gonna use a let's
Very normal.
firebolt him. Yeah, normal. God, that's my second 7.
One more, you got a holy number.
Ugh, well, it's unhelpful. Let me see how people looking. Ooh, I think I will use my bonus action to cast first level healing word at Alu Ra. I will re-roll one of those and hopefully get something slightly better. So you get 12 instead of 11.
Thank you.
And that'll be all.
Okay. Alu Ra brings us to you.
This captain has so generously delivered himself to me, so I need to take advantage of that now that the mage is dead. I'll just tell him, shh, it'll all be over soon.
That's so fucking
23
dark.
to hit.
That's so fucking dark. Reckless, right? Is that the 23?
No, he's got a fairy fire.
The captain? Or the boss over here.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, you said the captain. That's my bad. I was looking at the wrong guy. He will see 23. Yeah, that'll hit for 12.
I'm going to use my astral spark to do an extra 2 force damage. And I think that's going to be me.
All right. He didn't appreciate any of that, so he is going to... I keep forgetting to use this. It's fine. It doesn't matter. He hated that. He's going to try to get you with his cleaver a couple of times there, Alu Ra, with advantage. Oh no, big miss on the first one. 22 for 12 reduced to 6, and then another crit that'll be for 21 reduced to 10.
Okay.
And then that's it, because he missed with the first one, and and he looks like, I'm looking, that's your temp HP. I don't know why I was looking at the wrong stuff. I have so many things on my screen all mushed together right now. Quanko.
Don't really appreciate this guy getting in my face. Could he give me a deck save?
He can certainly try. A natural 1.
He will take 2 force damages.
Which is exactly enough as you manage to... It pushes his head back with such ferocity that it snaps his neck. You had 2 hit points left.
Fun. I think that's all for me. That's everything useful I can do right now.
Nova.
Right. we're gonna try hitting our friend again.
21 will absolutely hit. He looks real fried after that. He's still up, but barely.
I'm gonna move right here and just be like, just give up. Apparently you don't want to survive. That'll be me.
And then this guy is going to step over here. He's going to try to shoot you, Nova. He's going to miss super bad with a 5. Captain.
Yeah, Captain. Gonna try to smack this guy to my right, actually, the small guy.
All right.
It's not much like hitting the boss. 16?
16 will hit.
Alright.
Yeah, they're a little easier to hit. Oh, actually, hold on. I apologize. I forgot. He has a thing. He also has a parry. He's hit by a melee attack roll. It increases it by 2, which makes it up to 17.
Okay. I'll use a bonus action.
And then, hold on real quick, because he gets more. If the attack missed because of this ability, the raider captain may shoot the attacker with their patchwork pistol. So part of that reaction, he's going to just take a shot at you that just poof, goes wide. But he tried.
Alright. And I'll use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on Alura. We'll do something like this. Need 8 hit points.
Nice.
Alright. Stay up, don't go to sleep. You'll make me look bad in front of the scholars. That is their turn.
All right. The captain here tried to shoot you with his parrying shot. It's the first time I actually got to use that, so thank you for that. He is going to swing at you, Captain, with his buzzsaw axe twice. 17 on the first one.
Let's see. No, that'll miss.
Nice, nice. Tries and it gets deflected away. This guy is going to try to stab Nova. It's going to miss super bad though. And then this one, ooh, this one up here is already dead. This one over here is not looking so great. But he's got his big captain buddy big boss buddy right next to him, so he's feeling pretty confident. He's going to try to take out Alura, which, right, you did reckless, right? Yes.
I did not.
You did not
reckless because the captain was. Right.
Okay, perfect. Then it would have been a 19 and a 21 to hit you then, for which I think both hit, but for 3 and 2 damage, so 5 points total. Andy.
Andy is glad that guy's dead. She is going to. How many people do we have left alive? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the big guy. To start conserving resources. I use a lot of spell slots. Okay. Okay. I'm going to firebolt that one.
Okay.
By Nova.
21 will absolutely hit, and that is enough to boom, put him right out.
And then I'm going to what else am I gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna use my last 2nd level spell slot to. Ooh, what's this one do? I always forget what this one does. Oh no, this one I have to do like collectively. So maybe I will actually save that. I lie. I'm gonna use my last 1st level spell slot to do Healing Word on Alura.
Nice, 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll one of those. Nope. That's it. That's what you got.
Okay.
And then that's it. I'm done.
All right, Alura.
Allura will look at the captain, who is still fairy fired, and she just keeps comforting him. They're there. It'll all be over soon.
Why are you talking so softly? I'm so confused. He's gonna use his big parry.
All right. I will take my last healing potion. No, maybe I'll save that in case the captain goes down. I'm gonna regret it. Okay, I'm going to say I will do nothing else.
Okay. He's gonna try. He hasn't been having great luck. He's gonna try to get Alura, who keeps hitting him. They from 19 reduced to 9. Try to get you again. Big miss. I'll try to get you again. Oh, big miss. So I only get you once for 9. Quanco.
Would the big guy give me an intelligence save?
That's not fair. You know he's not good at those. 10.
He will take 4 psychic damage.
Ow.
And he will subtract 1d4 from his next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Remind me when that happens, please, because I will probably forget.
I will too, so...
All right. All of us try to remember. It's a group effort. All right. Nova.
Try to blast this hole right through the one with the red dot.
21 will hit for 5. Nice.
Then I'm going to strategically move over here. That way I've got a better range to hit everybody else.
Nice.
That'll do it.
This raider here is going to come over here and is going to try to shoot Nova. I'll get you with a crit, Nova, for 7.
That is not the greatest of crits.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's trying.
He did his best.
Doing his best.
He's doing his best over here. I'm doing my best!
Okay. Here.
I only have so many numbers to add to this roll!
Oh, ow. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt twice as bad. I'll try.
You're just faking it. I hate it.
I ain't sorry.
Yeah, the captain is going to cast Phantasmal Force on the big guy.
Okay, I like it. What do I need to give you? Wisdom, intelligence?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. He's gonna roll a 4.
Is that max damage on that? Good lord. It is.
Yeah, it is. Whew, boy.
He sees these huge, thick, rusted chains kind of erupt from the broken shipwreck and wrap around him, and even some coming up from the desert floor, just coiling around his limbs, and they burn these glowing arcane sigils.
What is this? What is this?
See, holotech can be a little bit more real than you realize. Hurts, doesn't it? It's meant to. And the captain is going to use... Do I need anything? I don't think so.
All right.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to bonus action Ash will step away.
Hey, nice.
And we're going to take cover by the ship again. That's it.
All right. Let's see here. Brings us to this guy. This guy...
No, they're no longer fairy fired, by the way. So.
Oh, okay. Yo, that's true. That's... this guy sees that Alura is dealing with them. I think he's going to chase you, no name. Alura, I believe you have your reaction left, so if you want to take an attack of opportunity, you can.
I do. Aw.
Not quite enough to get him. And he is going to chase you. And actually, I think he's going to... What's the route he's going to take? He's going to do this. He's going to go boom, 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 because he wants to shoot you with his pistol. Which is not going to fly. Just poof, poof, right off to either side of you into the dirt. You can tell his pistol... It's not that it wasn't aimed in your direction, it's that the pistol looked like it might have fired from just a different spot of the gun.
Interesting.
This guy's dead. This guy is going to swing his buzzsaw axe at Alura. Hitting once for 6 reduced to 3, and Andy, that brings us to you.
Andy is going to, guys running up this way, which I do not appreciate or enjoy. So I am going to, this guy's like their boss guy, right?
No, that's definitely this guy.
The big guy. Oh, he's not just the muscle. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He's the boss. He's just a captain.
Got it.
You can tell that their sense of militaristic hierarchy doesn't seem to be very, I don't know, like, effective or make much sense.
Got it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Sorry, I was reading something. Okay. I'm going to... I'm gonna ask that guy for a wisdom save. This guy here.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be a wisdom save. 7.
Yeah, that's a failure. He's gonna get his dead told.
Okay, yeah, he's been hurt for sure.
Boop.
Take 2 points of damage.
Unbelievable. That was less than stellar. But that's all I'm gonna do for the moment.
All right, Alura.
Let's put another hammer into the big boss. Oh, man.
Not enough.
No amount of Bardic is going to help that. So I guess I'm going to take my last healing potion. Oh, wait, no, I have 2 more. But I'll take this one.
Okay. Oh.
And that'll be my turn.
He didn't like that at all. Are you trying to hit me? Why is everybody running? Kind of start working his way up here. But Alura, he is going to try to get you with the cleaver. Actually, yeah, I'll try to get you with the cleaver once, Alura. You didn't reckless, so do straight roll. Ooh, 25 for 9 reduced to 4. And then he's gonna step over like up here, Alura. You can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like, as he pulls out his sketchy blaster and he's gonna fire at Nova.
Womp womp.
So 23 to hit. And as he fires the gun and towards your direction, it's going to hit you for 18 points of radiant damage. You watch as the gun sparks and begins to sputter and explodes in his hand. And he is going to take, it's supposed to be 2d10, 8 points of fire damage as the gun explodes in his hand. No, it's turning out to be so shitty. And he no longer has a sketchy blaster. But he did put Nova on the ground, who is now unconscious.
I was gonna say, I didn't witness that at all.
That's his turn, Quanco. Can't believe he only got to fire it 3 times before he fucking rolled a 1. That's crazy.
Let's see, I just saw Nova go down, but I am not that sort of doctor. So we're just gonna ask the big guy for an intelligence save.
All right. Again, not very fair.
Not very fair.
Oh, wait.
He's a scholar. Of course it's fair.
Actually, hold on. Was I using the wrong one? I think I was using the captains for him. He's supposed to be the boss. He actually has about some +2 to his intelligence. But now I've been playing him as dumb, so I'm gonna play that as just a flat roll. Because that's what I rolled last time. That makes more sense to me. He rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, 3 psychic.
Yeah, he will fucking take that 3 psychic. All right, is that it?
And you know what? Am I close enough? Within... No. No, that will be our turn.
Okay. Nova, I need a death saving throw, please. Not great.
Better than a 1.
Truth. All right, this raider is feeling a little more ballsy, and he's going to step up here. He's going to fire his gun at Andy. 16 is going to miss. Captain.
Right, big guy's gonna take a little bit more psychic damage from that illusion.
Does he get to repeat the save at all?
No, he can take his action to study it
Is that what it is?
on his turn. Yeah.
He will take
He takes 7 more.
psychic damage.
Then gonna use my action to. I think Andy's probably got it covered over there, so I'll step back and do a starry wisp against the guy who just tried to shoot at me.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit.
4, let's see how much.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Nice.
And then the captain is going to go 10, 10. I'm going to loop around the ship here. Get to this point. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. That captain didn't appreciate that at all. He's going to chase you. And he's going to try to shoot you again. He's going to get you once for 6. The bullet goes right, kind of skins along your arm. This guy is fighting Alura, and Alura is going to get a couple of buzzsaw attacks. He's going to hit once for 4 damage, reduced to 2. Andy, you see Nova took a huge blast to the chest from this guy's big laser gun before it exploded.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity to preserve life.
Okay.
I go back to dying.
Huh?
Oh, I said I go back to dying.
Yeah, so you're dying again, but now you're not. Take, what is half your HP?
17.
Okay. And then that other 3 can go to Alura if that puts you at less than half your HP.
It does. Thank you.
There, so an extra 3 to you. So Nova's at half, and Alura got an extra little boopity boop.
Nice, nice. What's it look like as you activate this channel divinity in a kind of a sci-fi age?
I really like the idea that she is, even though like technically she's a cleric, it's very like science is her god, right? Mm-hmm. So I kind of see it as like her hands are doing the like those charger pad things for heart attack victims. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
it's like
a
ethereal. Yes, thank you. The word I was looking for defibrillator, but it's like ethereal, like blue magic, like where they like shape in her hands, but they're like kind of see-through and glowy.
Hell yeah, that's
and
cool.
But it looks like a defibrillator, and then like a little bit of the spark goes over to Alura.
Perfect, I love it.
Who is within 30 feet of me. Or 60 feet. Is it 60 or 30? Either way. It's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
30 feet. Yeah. Or 30 feet of me. And then, okay, so there's that. I did that. Channel Divinity, took an action, preserve life, done. And then bonus action. No, I'm gonna save that spell slot for emergencies. All right, that'll be it. That'll be what I do.
All right, Alura.
Gonna recklessly swing at this guy to the south of me.
Fuck yeah, you can. That'll for sure hit.
18 for 11.
Always looking bad.
There's nothing I can do to bump that. That is my turn.
All right, yeah, he's looking real bad as you knock him right upside the head with your big ass hammer.
You could just say to him, "You should run now, sweetheart."
Do you want to try to knock him over?
Yes.
Since that is a thing you can do. Con save 9. He boom, gets knocked down.
That is it.
All right, let's see here. This guy is, where are you going? And he's gonna start climbing up over, and he's gonna climb up, and he's gonna leap down over right here. And as he swings down, he is gonna try to get you with his big. Oh, are you back, Captain?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you are back. Okay, cool.
Like wireless.
No worries. So he climbed up over. He's going to try to leap down and try to slash out at you with his cleaver.
That is not great.
He's only going to get you twice, though, for 14 and then 13.
I'm just gonna go down.
All right, Captain falls unconscious. And then the chains erupt and like shatter apart. What's that? You. Quanko.
Do I have a line of sight over our large friend?
I would say if you moved up like here, you would, but not quite where you are there. There you are.
Cool.
Yeah,
We
now you
will
can see.
move right over there and ask our large friend for yet another intelligence save.
Quanko, he rolled a 9.
He'll be taking 2 psychic damage.
Which is, as I've been playing him, is going to have a -1, so he rolled an 8. He's going to take 2 psychic damage. Yeah, you will.
Yeah, that's our turn.
All right, Nova.
Yes. I would like to stand up if I could.
Absolutely.
5, 10, 15. Can I see either of those guys over the wreckage?
I would say if you could move like here, you'd probably be able to see like this guy up here. Like you can see past the wing here, it's just the body here you can't quite see past.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I'll dash then and get right here.
Okay, yeah, you can see both of them from there.
And I think then... Oh wait, hold on, I can do something way better. I forgot, I can just teleport.
Okay, yeah, you have that astral step, yeah.
I'll astral step right there, and then give the smaller guy a little miss.
Unfortunately. Oh, hey, get off, get off the fucking printer.
Yeah, just give him a little miss.
All right, anything else?
I think that'll do it.
This guy is going to step up here to you, Andy, and he's going to try to get you with his machete. 18 for 7, Andy. Captain, I will need a death saving throw.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. I roll net 20s on these all the time. I lied, actually.
I've seen you do it before, though.
I have done it before.
Yeah.
That's total.
This guy is going to fire his pistol once at Nova and once at Quanko. Hitting Quanko for 11. This guy is going to try to swing his buzzsaw axe at Alura. Missing both times real bad. And then Andy. This guy is up on you, swinging his machete at you.
Yeah. I hate that. Oh god, especially because Captain's down. Where is Captain? Where are you physically? Oh, you're
On the other side
way
of the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him for a wisdom save.
Okay.
The guy in front of me.
15.
Fuck me. Yeah. Yeah, that passes.
Just barely.
By one.
Gotcha.
I'm a 14 right now. All right, Cap. I gotta deal with this first. Don't die. I'm going to, in the meanwhile, use my my bonus action to take a hypo. Just a
Okay.
regular one.
Cool.
Six. That's not bad.
Then that'll bring us to Alu Ra. This guy is prone and on his last fucking leg. He's looking real
I'm gonna
bad.
use 10 feet of movement to jump 25 with my boots of striding and springing.
Okay. Does that provoke up op attacks?
Sure will.
Okay. He'll take a disadvantage swing at you with his machete. Missing real bad.
And I will give the captain a healing potion or a hypo.
There we go. Yeah, you take it out and put it right into their
Six.
shoulder.
I am out. I spent 10 feet of movement so I can get up next to big guy and try to shield the captain. And I've still got my action to swing at the big guy. 20 to hit for 12 bludgeoning.
That'll hit. I think he is going to use his reaction, though, and he's going to go ahead and use his parry.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, you're so weak. I'm gonna make you suffer. And he's gonna swing with his cleaver at you, Alura. For 18, reduced to 9. And then he'll try a couple more times since you're there. Ooh, reduced to 10. And reduced to 10. I think you can see with all those, yeah. All right, that's it though. Quanco.
We're gonna cast a spell at this one up top. We'll be casting Ice Knife.
All right, go ahead and hit him. 9 will miss, unfortunately. But I think they still do the explosion. Yeah.
They do still both make the dex save.
We'll do the boss, natural 20, and then we'll do the captain, 19 on the die. Holy shit! So they'll take half that and 4.
4 damage each.
All right, God, they're both looking real bad.
That is all I can do right now.
All right, Nova.
All right. I think what I'll do is teleport right over here as a bonus action. You know? Just get a little exciting with it.
Okay.
And,
I like it.
you know, get exciting. And, I'm gonna heal Al.
I'm sure Al would appreciate that.
There you go, Al.
You know, it took me a second to register you were talking about.
I just was looking at the names and I was like, I need to come up with funny nicknames. I was like, oh, I can just do Al. That'd be funny. So I was waiting for my moment. Yeah, I was waiting for my moment to be like, when can I just say, ow?
That's funny.
So, take some 13 healing.
Thank you.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
All right. This raider here with his machete is going to try to cut into Andy. But is going to fail real bad with a 2 on the die. Captain, you are awake. Your crew is around you.
Oof. Good morning, everyone. Time for... You're not a part of my crew. Stands up, half movement. You're a little... Whoa. What are they feeding you? Other people? And then the captain is going to try to... God, if I hit this guy, he'd likely just parry me again.
He already parried me.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
does that take his reaction?
So it does take his reaction, but he also goes right after Alura. So he does have his reaction back. However, if you use his reaction, then he won't have it for Alura, and it does only work against one attack.
Yeah, why the hell not? That's
It's kind of part of his thing. He's very hard to beat against one person, but multiple people who, like a crew, who work together.
Let's throw a punch at this guy.
Yeah.
Stupidly drunken punch because wow, those pain meds are hitting.
Oof. Yeah, a little head rush. Yeah.
Patton's a little woozy, like, whew, okay, wow. And I guess we can do a bonus action to try to heal myself, I guess.
Okay.
Let's do stab myself with a hypo.
There you go.
Not bad. Should be able to tank at least 2 more hits on that guy. That's the end of their turn.
All right, perfect. This captain here is going to, let's see here. He's going to see Nova has just teleported around. I think he's going to take kind of a step back here, and he's going to fire with his pistol. He's going to do 1 at Quanco. Quanco is going to hit you with a 19 for 5.
We will use a spell slot to silvery barbs that.
Okay. 7, he's going to miss. Who gets the advantage?
Alura.
I like it. Alura, I feel inspired. And then he's going to fire his other one at Nova. 17 will just miss. This guy back here, he's going to stand up, wonder where everybody went, and he's going to walk this way. And he's going to fire with his gun at the only people he can see. He can't quite see the captain, so he's going to fire 1 at Nova, and then he'll fire 1 at Andy. Andy, you get shot from the side for 10 points of piercing damage. And Andy, it's your turn.
Okay, well, shit. Hi, yeah, I know everyone was worried about Captain, but, like, a little help. Thanks.
This guy looks like super, super bad.
Okay, well, but I got this guy here, so I don't know. Okay. Freaking A. All right, I'll ask that guy for a wisdom save.
All right.
And hope he's feeling
4.
dumb. Yeah. He's feeling dumb.
And it's feeling good.
Nice.
His brain melts out of the side of his head, and he just was racked with necrotic essence, and you see black veins run along his neck and his eyes, and he just falls over.
Good. I think like her necrotic damage is quite literally like necrosis.
Okay,
like
cool.
The death of cells.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he falls apart.
Yeah. Cool. And then I'm gonna look at the guy in front of me and I'm gonna say, so help me God, if you hit me, I will make your brain melt. And then I'm going to take a potion.
I love it.
Excuse me while I take a potion, and then I will.
All right. Alura, then that'll bring us to you.
All right. Lura is going to stand up. And then she's going to say something creepy to this captain, like, I truly wish you hadn't made me do this. And then she's going to, with her advantage, try to wallop them. What?
That's unfortunately not quite enough.
Yeah.
You
I don't
have,
think Bardic
you have.
gonna help that.
Oh, and you already rolled advantage.
I already rolled advantage. I think throwing my Bardic at that would be throwing it away. So I guess that's it.
Yeah, if you roll, a D6 wouldn't get you up to where he needs to be, unfortunately.
Right.
What is he gonna do here? He is going to let you down. He sees like he actually doesn't even see most of his crew over here that's been slaughtered. So he's going to try to just cut down on Alura with one of his cleaver attacks. It's going to be a 19 for 14 reduced to 7. He's going to try to carve down on one on the captain. 16.
That'll miss.
All right, he'll try on the captain one more time. 22 for 11.
Yeah.
And Quanco.
God, real quick, shit. Ask this guy for intelligence. Whatchamahoos it. Saving throw.
Yeah, he'll be able to do that. Oh yeah, he fails.
He'll be taking 4 psychic damage.
Absolutely.
And this guy here, if he could give me a strength save, the guy next to Andy, we're gonna try and shove him 5 feet away from Andy.
Yeah. 7.
Yep, he'll fail.
And he's just kind of pulled away from you, Andy.
That's our turn.
All right, nice, Nova. Raider boss is looking real shaky.
All right, then we're gonna try to blast one right on through. No, I'm not. I take back everything I said.
Unfortunately. Do you got anything else?
No.
Alright. This guy is going to... he didn't appreciate that, Quanco, so I think he is going to come after you with his machete. He's going to miss real bad with a 6, though. Captain.
Okay. Just trying to think about what I want to do. I think a captain will go up and kind of flip over Alura, and I'm gonna try to hit this smaller guy up here, get some of this action economy out the fucking turn order.
Okay.
This guy's gotta go. Maybe I can hit something.
Yeah, you hit it really good.
I can roll good on him, not the boss.
You couldn't even... That boss couldn't even parry that. Ooh, yeah, he's looking real bad now.
And I think I've got a... Do I have a basic icon? No, that's fine. Well, I'll use it. I'll use it. Yeah, and that'll be the end of my turn. So fucking...
This guy is going to try to swing at you, Captain, with his buzzsaw axe as he's struggling to hang on to life here. 19 for 4, and then a 17 for 9.
Yep.
All right. Thank goodness that guy is away from me. Thank you so much for doing that. He is there, though. I'm going to... We're gonna firebolt him. Ugh. Oh, I have a bardic inspiration. That'll help. What is it,
absolutely.
a D6?
Yep. That'll
15?
absolutely hit him.
Thank goodness.
Oh, yeah, he's looking super bad after that. He's very spicy.
Okay, well, that's unfortunately all I got.
No,
but I am gonna
good use of that.
start moving 5, 10, 15, 20, just so I'm closer to over here.
Sure.
But I can still see that guy if Quanco needs help. All right, that's it.
All right, Alura.
All right. I'm gonna go down regardless, so I'm gonna recklessly attack the.
Yeah, barbarian stuff. Oh, he's teetering. He's teetering.
And that is all I can achieve.
All right, yeah, he didn't like that. You can tell he's having a hard time staying up right now. His whole mindset is confused but enraged. But his swings are even a little lackadaisical. But he's gonna try to swing out at you, Alura. It's a 23 for 12 reduced to 6, and then he'll stumble forward, and he's gonna swing one out at Nova. Missing, and he'll try Nova one more time, also missing, as he just scatters and causes sparks on the rock right next to you. As he just kind of steps over and hovers over Alura's corpse, well, unconscious body.
It's not a corpse.
Sorry, unconscious body, not a corpse yet. There we go. Let's put the right things on you. All right, cool. And that Quanco brings us to you, buddy. This guy in front of you is looking super spicy after that firebolt from behind.
We're gonna ask him for a strength save. We're gonna try and push him away from us.
Okay. He's not very strong. He'll try, though. 2.
He will fail. We're gonna ask for a intelligence from the big guy.
That's not fair. 4.
1 point of psychic damage.
Come on, man. You're killing me here.
It's. I was really fucking hoping.
Got 1 fucking hit point left. He's looking real bad, guys. Anything else?
I mean, Nova, if you can't do this, then you know.
I really want.
Then we're in trouble.
Nova,
really
you're our
want-
elf.
You say he has 1.
Yeah.
So if I. Oh, never mind. If I hit him with my unarms. No, I'm not gonna do it.
18 will hit, but he is going to use his... Is that a melee attack? Or I guess it is within 5
It is not.
So would it be-
I just realized I needed to do it at disadvantage.
Okay. Hey, 18 though. Let me double check the
18
wording on
is my
something.
disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. Let me double check the wording on something real quick. Yeah, it has to be a melee attack for the big parry. He brings his big cleaver up to try to like parry it, but the lightning just goes into the cleaver and shocks him. What's it look like as you finish him off?
Well, you know, I imagine I do a little spin, hop down on one knee, bring up my, because I envision it a more future, like, you know, Metroid arm cannon.
Right, absolutely, yeah.
Instead of just, you know, laser beams, it's just actual just bolts of lightning.
For sure. I love it.
So, you know, we just hit him center mass with a incredible amount of plasma.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So it kind of just like, you know, cinders and scars and melts
His chest
away.
just
at
melts
some point.
in, caving in, and he just gurgles and falls backwards and falls back into the sand.
Exactly. I'll do it. You know, it wasn't fun. It was just a thing.
No, he's fucking down though. You got anything else you want to do?
No, that's all.
All right. This raider here is. Where? He's gonna step forward. He's going to. He's looking super bad. He's gonna try to get you, Quanko, with the machete. 18 for 5.
We'll take it. We're still standing.
All right, yeah, you are. All right, Captain. This guy in front of you is looking super spicy.
Captain is going to use a bonus action first to cast Healing Word on Elura.
Thank you.
Oopsie daisy. And you, sorry, wow, these pain meds are really hitting. I'm gonna punch you in the throat now. And then this swings at this guy and misses wildly. Sorry, I didn't mean to fall into you. Messed up your sand on your shoulder. I was just going for a hug. That's all. Oh God.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, he sees the captain fall. He's not feeling great. He's fuck this. He's gonna disengage, and he is just gonna take off and hide himself among the rocks back here, and just take off. Andy.
Okay. That guy ran off, but that guy didn't. So, Firebolt. Oh my God. What is wrong with me today? That's it. That's all I got. I'm done.
All right, Alura.
Right. So, this will be interesting. Athlete means it only takes me 5 foot of movement to stand up. And I can spend the last 10 feet of movement I have to jump 30 feet, which will not get me all the way to Ponko, but I can dash the rest of the way.
Okay, cool.
And, you know, it'd be real cool if you were a kind and benevolent DM if you just let me tackle this guy. But I understand I don't have an action.
We'll leave it up to the dice. We'll say you have a 10% chance. You were very, very far away from that.
All right. That is my turn.
All right. This guy's dead. Quanko.
I'm going to take a step to the side so that I don't hit Oli Ra with this. Can I get a dex save?
Oh. Yes, you can. Sorry, I was trying to throw my cat away because she's clawing at stuff for attention. Dex save 3.
Like 5 force damage.
Boom. His head explodes. And you guys are out of initiative.
Oh boy.
Look around at the carnage around you of all of these dead raiders.
Okay. I think that was, holy poof, wow.
This is your homeworld?
Long meds.
This is
It's pretty bad.
I left. Yeah.
This is a shithole. Can we go?
Wow.
Well, we
I've
should
never
look
heard
for
people say that.
any. We should look for any healing supplies they have on this ship first.
Well,
and then
what
maybe-
I'd like for you to do is I'll gather amongst me. And then I'm going to use literally my last remaining spell slot to cast Prayer of Healing.
Pretty good.
Up to 5 creatures of my choice. And, well, a whole 5. but because I used a spell slot, it didn't automatically add all my bonuses. So it should be 3 on top of that. So 8.
Okay, so 8 for everybody, and then you guys can take an automatic short rest features, all that good stuff.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, she heals you guys, and then she just kind of steps back into the background here. If you guys would like to search the ship with some more details, you're more than welcome to do that. If everybody would like to roll me investigation or perception, we'll see what you guys find.
I think some of you still have a bardic, maybe? Just in case you want to use some skills.
Let's see if we can skyrocket that.
You would not have a bardic, because I think the bardic only lasts 10 minutes now. Or did they change that in 2024?
It lasts an hour.
Is it an hour? Okay, then yeah, you're good.
So 23.
23 perception. Okay, cool. All right, I like it. All right, you found most of the stuff looks like some sort of either scavengers or somebody has been through here, but not everything was taken. Almost like people that there was a lot of stuff that if you didn't know it was technology, you wouldn't quite know to take it. Does that make sense? So you did find a secure, so one of the lockers in there that has a biometric lock on it is still on there. You have to find a way to open it. Let's see here. You were able to get you got the black box already, and then you find a data pad as well. You can see that even though this thing's kind of been stripped down from a lot of the stuff, there does seem to be a data pad that has like a little bit of power still on. It's just off at the moment. And then roll me a D4 and a D6. Actually, yeah, D4 and a D6, yeah.
Just have to say after the pair of healing that temp HP again and heroic inspiration to the same people.
Cool, there you go.
Just a D4. Here's a D6.
All right. In a medical supply bin that wasn't biometrically locked, you did manage to find some hypos. There are 4 greater hypos, and there are 3 greater hypos and 4 regular hypos.
3 greater, 4 regular. Okay.
And then you found the data pad, and then you found. Roll me a D100. Somebody. Whoever wants to take that upon themselves, good or bad.
All right, then.
You find, you find the name of the person that belongs to the biometric hologram, the biometric lock that you found, the locker, I should say, and you realize that it is in fact belonging to the captain, whose body is in there still.
Cool. Can I lift him gently and bring him to the locker?
Yes.
You could just take his hand and wear it like a glove.
It seemed disrespectful.
All right. I'm assuming
I don't know.
Take his hand.
Yeah, I don't know if this needs fingerprints or whatever to open.
Yeah. It'd be like a handprint, so you put it up there. The lockers are usually individually powered by like backup energy cells and such, so that if something does happen to the main ship, people can get into their lockers and get stuff out. And so it kicks on before the last of the power kind of drains from it. And inside you find just kind of some basic clothing. There's some there's kind of some basic things that would belong in a male pilot's locker. But one thing of note is you find a box that you recognize as like the symbols on it belong to a very famous holotech production company.
Is the box openable?
Yeah, you can open it up. It's about the size of like a wedding ring box, so it's pretty small. And you pop it open, and it opens in the very center, and you see that there is a beautiful silver ring, kind of put right into the center there. And you can see it's got a series of like kind of etching tech work along the interior of it. And in the very exterior of it, you see a couple of little like gems that are kind of inlaced into it to make a center line along the ring of like blue and green.
Holotech, eh? Sounds interesting.
I wonder what this can do.
I'll try it on. Or you can ask Noah to look at it. I'm sure we can find something to do with it.
Nova, do you have any ideas?
I mean, I can sure try to find out.
And while you're doing this looking, I would say with that high roll that you got as well, while you're looking around, you've noticed, now that things have kind of broken down, you notice the signs of the violence that you guys were obviously a part of, but you realize you see not bullets, there's no guns on this plane, scientists don't usually have them. The pilot probably had a blaster, but he didn't make it out of the crash. But you do find scattering of what looks like tranquilizer darts, like fired from something. And you do find a spent gun as well. Look like they, in combination with a series of claw marks in various places aside from just that one bathroom door that you found. It looked like whatever happened here, the crew tried to fight back against something. But you don't see any signs of their bodies or anything like that.
Did this ship have anywhere on it where they could have been transporting the thing they fought, or is it probably a local creature?
No, you would well, why don't you make me? You're from here. You're from this planet. Why don't you make me a history check with advantage? And for being from the planet, I'll let you add an additional +5 to whatever you roll.
10.
Okay. A 10. You know the wastelands are dangerous. You lived out here. Anywhere beyond the megacities is free reign for anybody, and it is cruel. You know it doesn't just belong to humanoid raiders, obviously. You were a part of here as well, but you know that there's several other creatures that do create tribes and kind of do their own raiding and their own groups out here. And one of the more notorious ones, known to have claws and such, are the Susaran, or the Wasteland's lizard folk. They were a race that they were a race of people that like your family and like your bandits would have always tried to war against, because they're just, it's usually like a territory thing. So let me double check. How do I spell that? Susaran.
I'll relay that to the party. And would these little people most likely have eaten the people who survived?
You know, it's definitely possible, but you haven't, if they were, they weren't eaten here. You know that they're not the type to just eat ravenously. They would probably take back and try to store, because food is scarce out here.
You said we've been getting this distress message for a while now, right?
For at least 10 hours.
You also said that it was kind of like sandstormy, so if there were any tracks or anything like that, they'd probably be long gone.
A little tough, yeah. At least maybe on foot.
Okay.
But you would know
guess
that if there was a tribe operating around here, there would most likely be a source of where their shelter would be somewhere nearby. They don't travel far from where their like sources of shelter are, because traveling far from shelter means you die in the wastelands.
So I guess I'll relay to the party. I think this was the local lizard folk, the Susaran, and maybe Rel could fly us around to see if we could locate where they are. There's potentially the rest of this crew that needs rescuing. Or we can go about our own devices, but thought I should offer it as an option.
No, I think that's a pretty good.
There wouldn't be much point in answering a distress signal if we didn't investigate the distress further. If there's someone in need of rescue, we will rescue them. And we should probably do it quickly. So,
We are not feeling well and low on resources. But, well, I felt like I at least owed you the information. Whether you choose to do anything with that, Captain, is entirely up to you.
it's entirely up to me. It's up to all of us. We're a crew. I mean, there's no ownership of anything here. I mean, I'm a captain, sure, but that's neither here nor there. If you think it's a sound idea to go investigate these with these Susran, then we'll go. If you think it unwise, then I suppose we'll stay. We'll leave. But regardless, we all have equal say here, so let's not forget that.
My vote would be to make our way back to Rel and fly around looking for signs of the Susaran and get an idea of what we'd be getting ourselves into.
Yeah, reconnaissance. That's good. That's a sound idea. I like that. All right, crew. Back to the Relic. Rel, please come in for pickup, please. We'll be needing exfiltration shortly.
Of course, Captain. The storms have abated.
Oh, well. They do say that rain knows when to fall and the sand knows when to storm. It'd work better in my head.
Nobody says
let's
that,
go.
Captain.
On some planet, you can't know that. He knows that. Oh, God.
And a few minutes later, Rel comes in as close as they can get, and you guys make your way off. They're not able to really land, so they get kind of as close as possible, and you guys pop yourselves up into the walkway, and you guys make your way into the cargo of Rel's ship. Move you guys back. You guys updated your character sheets, I'm assuming, not just your tokens, so you guys can just update your tokens when you get back on the ship. All right. So you guys make it back onto the ship, and as you get Rel to begin scanning and looking around, it's going to take a little bit of time, but you do have a little bit of time to kind of to yourselves or to try to, maybe look at some of the stuff you got. I think we will probably call the game here, obviously in the next few minutes or so, but I want to make sure that what you guys, if there's anything you guys want to do, if you want to take a look at the ring or anything like that. Or that there was the tablet too, the data pad you guys got.
I would say maybe we wait for Jess on those two things. Because if the ring is in fact like a magic item, I'd assume she'd want input on what happens to it. And the data pad is clues toward whatever's going on here. I'd assume she'd want that information.
Okay.
I mean, it'd at least be good to find out what the ring does. We can still decide what to do with it after, but knowing its description could speed up the selection process for what
Yeah.
to do with it.
Sure.
I don't have identify or anything, so I think it's what I can spend a long rest investigating it to get an idea of what it could possibly do. I think that sounds right. Is that correct?
It's only a short rest.
You would have to.
Yeah, like
Whatever. I think a short rest sounds. I think the ability you're talking about is a short rest. I don't know. Double check.
But yeah,
That's what martial
whatever it is. So
But yeah, yeah, you can absolutely, if you would like to take a short rest worth of time, and look through it. Why don't you make me an Arcana check? $13. 13, and with spending an hour with it, I would say that you're make me a tech savvy check. Okay. You would be able to tell with that amount of time that this is a ring of misdirection.
yeah, I'll recant that information to them all.
I will throw that in party inventory.
There you go. All right. And with that, is there anything else anybody would like to do before we call it for the next time?
Get everybody a cup of coffee.
Absolutely.